I'm getting a severe attack to the rest of my face and in my eye socket as well. I can't really defend against this one. I can defend against it like partially, but then they just attack all the areas around my hand. Mm, 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 mm. When I do hover my hand like around, I do feel electrical shocks hit it, but it's moving so fast like I just felt some there. I'm feeling electrical shocks. To the palm of my hand, to some of the fingers. And now the attack's moving up my cheek into my eye socket. Alright, my hand's definitely hurting right now. I'm getting attacked from multiple angles. Like I can put my hand here, and it hurts. Doesn't hurt down here. You're killing me, Dad. Like you're the biggest disappointment of my life, and you continue to disappoint me. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're allowing my life to continue to be ruined further and further. I would normally say, like, I couldn't even be more disappointed, but I know that's already false by the time I finish that sentence. This is fucking ridiculous. This is not in my head. This is not nerve damage. If it was nerve damage, it wouldn't jump to my hand and back to my face. If it was nerve damage, it wouldn't jump from my foot to my hand and then back to my foot and back to my hand as I move my hand around and hovered over it. Like, goddamn. Like, get your shit together. Like, do something. Like, I am so fucking disappointed in you. And I'm disappointed in everybody else. Like, no one's posting on these videos. I do sanity checks. Like, oh, here's my foot. Here's my hand over my foot. Now my hand feels it. Now my foot feels it. Now my hand feels it. Now my foot feels it. I'm like, and with the voices, they told me who had my stolen phone and who hacked my Google account. A guy that I did not know. And I found out that was true when I got my replacement phone, because the guy who stole my phone gave me back a phone that wasn't my phone, and I traded in on the Note 7 recall. He went to an AT&T store and literally, that's my guess, and he literally stole an identical phone. My passcode didn't work in it, and when I got my replacement phone, I did a find your device tool, and lo and behold, if that was my phone and I traded it in, it didn't make a lot of sense because my phone was still floating around my hotel, around 301, inside it or right outside it, or in the room above. And I cross-referenced the email address that was put in when my password was changed and my account was hacked, and it cross-referenced to 3 social profiles that had pictures of information that appeared to be correct, or not correct, but appeared to be matching to the guy in 301. I didn't know the fucking guy. That was in October of 2016, Dad. This is almost 3 years later. And they were fucking with me and people around me and people in my life like Tom. Tom doesn't have fibromyalgia. Okay? He has a subset of symptoms that I have. Most people don't have the blatant awareness of the voices. If they do, they whisper to people as God or as other, but I'm a computer scientist. They knew that wouldn't work, so they did a soundboard. Like, think, Dad, think. You think George went temporarily schizophrenic at my house, hearing voices, not just mine, but hearing my voice talking behind his back and hearing the other roommate's voice and his friends talking behind his back when they were being utterly quiet, and I even made them move to the garage just in case. And then I sat in the room in silence, and I still was getting texts from George thinking there were people in the room talking behind his back and making fun of him. And then he left in a crazy fit. And he doesn't hear voices now. Like, think, Dad. And then I hear George on a soundboard with these people a year and a half later along with your voice. So I'm going schizophrenic as well. And I have the power to foretell the future. You're not using your fucking brain. And that could be because you're being gangstalked as well. They are highly manipulative, and you wouldn't even know it. Try this. Just say, I believe Kip, and think to yourself, I believe Kip. Kip is telling the truth. Think that to yourself, and see if you have any thoughts coming back to you, saying, no, He's not telling the truth. In either case, get me and Max the fuck out of here.